guys, TommyBoy601, and today we're going to be taking a look at Forza Motorsport 6 and the new eBay DLC slash car pack that just came out. And I have to say, this is probably one of my favorite car packs I have ever seen. Two of the cars, there was two cars that I've always wanted since I've seen to be in Forza, and both of them are in this car pack. So this is a huge win for me. So let's start out with the free car, which is one of the cars I really wanted. It is the Nissan number 23 GTR LM Nismo. Now, if you don't know what that is, it is Nissan's LMP1 car, but it is a freaking awesome LMP1 car. So if you don't know about the Le Mans prototype scene in large-scale endurance racing, mainly most competitors use a Lola chassis, and they all kind of look the same. Nissan's boss was like, you know what? We kind of do things differently. We have the Delta Wing, that endurance racer that looks like a fucking stealth jet, and now I don't want our car looking like everyone else's car. I want you guys to go out and design a whole new chassis, a whole new driveline, and that's just what they did. So the Nissan GTR, it's technically mid-engine, front-wheel drive, and it has rear-wheel drive just through a KERS system, or kinetic energy recovery system. So technology-wise, this is a fantastic car, and it looks amazing, and it spits fire out of the hood, and it sounds amazing. And if you want just a cool car that is free for you to download, get this, because it is freaking fantastic and it looks amazing. Now, moving into the proper cars from the DLC. The first one we're going to be taking a look at is the 1980 Lancia number 31 Lancia Corsa Beta Monte Carlo Turbo. Basically, it's an early GT car. It looks great. It sounds great. It's a Lancia. There's great visibility if you'd like to drive from first-person view on this one. It handles well. It has great downforce. It's all in all a great early GT car. Pick it up if you want it. I loved it. The next car we're looking at is the 2014 Maserati number 34 M Calamari Swiss Team MC Trofeo. This is a great GT car. I love the way it looks, specifically how that air filter peeks its head through that front gap on the hood. It looks mean, it looks evil. It's also another car that just sounds and looks really good. It's a Maserati. I hadn't actually picked up any other Maseratis in this game, so having this in my garage is definitely it holds up well against any other GT cars, and you can use it as in the GT career mode. So the next car in our list is a 1977 Holden Torano ANX. It's an Australian, it's Holden, so it's Australian. It's a really well-known muscle car from over there. It has a great legend of being a touring car, of winning Australian touring car races, specifically at the Bathurst 1000, Australia's great race. This car it looks great. It's big, it's beefy, has a nice V8, and best of all, it can be used in the classic compact series for story mode, for campaign. Another car that can be used in the classic compact in story mode is the 1967 Datsun 2000 Roadster. That's the next car that we get to see, and it's I don't know what to say here. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's cute, it's small. If you're into the small Roadster, you probably want this. If you're not into the small Roadster, half a dozen of it. It's nothing too special. The next car, another just a plain old LMP1 car, the 2014 Mazda number 70 Speed Source Lola B12-80. It's an LMP1 car. It handles well. It drives nicely as an LMP1 car. If you need an LMP1 car to do the career mode in, pick it up. It drives just as well as any of the other ones. Like I said, with the Nissan being in this DLC as well, that's the one you should be driving, because it looks and sounds and is so much cooler than this one. The next car in our list is the 2000 Plymouth Prowler. Yes, the Plymouth Prowler. You may remember this car from that one guy who was going through his midlife crisis and couldn't afford a Porsche. It doesn't have much power. It looks okay. You can actually go put a racing V8 in it, and if you fully upgrade that, you can get this up to 230 miles an hour, which I kind of recommend doing just for shiggles. But beyond that, it's a Plymouth. Like, it's a Prowler. It's Dodge's attempt to revitalize the Plymouth brand that didn't go very well. It's a cool car for as far as history goes, but you know, it could be fun. But we have saved the best for last. The other car that when I saw this DLC, I was like, if I didn't have the season pass, this is the car I have always wanted ever since Forza announced their partnership with McLaren. It is the 1988 McLaren number 12 MP44. Now, if you don't know what the MP44 is, it is the car that was driven by the great racing driver Ayrton Senna in one of the most action-packed years of Formula One. This car dominated. It won 15 out of the 16 races that year, which is the last year of the turbocharged monsters of Formula One. This thing produced well over 1,000 horsepower in something that had very little safety and very little downforce, and you can tell because this thing is amazing. And as soon as it was announced that this thing is going to be in this DLC, you have to pick it up. It is one of the great all-time racing cars, and it doesn't let down in game. It's hard to control, but the sound it makes and the ferocity while driving it is simply spectacular. Driving it through Rio, through the tunnel, sounds great, and it's kind of like we don't have Monaco, but we have Rio for as far as small cramped street course with a big ol' F1 car. Pick this car up. This is if there's the two cars that you need from this DLC are definitely this car, the MP44, and the Nissan. The Nissan you get for free. So if you want to be a cheapskate and only buy one car, buy this car because it's the best. But yeah, so those are the new cars that come out with the Forza DLC. I hope you liked this video. If you did, comment down below. Tell me what car you want to see in the DLCs. I've gotten the two cars that I would really want. What do you guys want? Beyond that, if you like the video, go ahead and like it down below. Subscribe to me. I make Forza videos, I make Halo videos, I make all sorts of videos. Whatever kind of is the game of the hour, I am playing it, and you guys get to see some awesome videos of it. I hope you like the video. My name's TommyBoy601. See ya.